Part 1. The Infant Corpse Ritual Corpse Wrapping. After living for 500 years, I began live streaming fortune-telling online and accidentally discovered a forbidden technique known as the infant corpse ritual. One night, the Crown Prince of Beijing appeared on my stream with his wife. He asked me to predict how many months pregnant she was. Pregnant? I'd never seen a male corpse pregnant in my entire immortal life. If she truly carried a child, she would drain his yang energy, his life force, to give birth to a demon infant. He burst out laughing, but when he turned around to hug his wife and saw blood on his hand, the entire chat went dead silent. My name is Bai Chi. I was born during the most prosperous era of the Southern Yue Kingdom, 500 years ago. After the death of the Southern Yue King, chaos swept the land. I was the heavenly master he trusted most until I vanished from the world. People believed I'd been buried with him, yet they never knew. I am immortal. Born with the gift to sense life and death, I can foresee when someone will die. Recently, live stream fortune-telling has become wildly popular. Out of curiosity, I opened my own channel, charging 9 yuan and 9 cents per reading. Soon after, a few users entered the chat. "Another scammer," one commented. "I'll call my brother to deal with you right away." After that, more than 10 people flooded into my room. I smiled calmly. Relax. For only 9 yuan 9, you won't lose money or get scammed. But you can buy yourself a week of peace. Messages poured in instantly. You even want to scam us for 9 yuan? Haha, this is the cheapest fortune-telling room I've ever seen. Exactly. Nextdoor charges 2,000 yuan per session. See, 9 yuan is a perfect bait. Makes people lower their guard. A true master trickster. Don't say that. Look at her face. She's so beautiful that I already feel blessed enough to donate 9 yuan 9. Stop fortune-telling, sweetheart. Our company's recruiting. You could easily earn 10,000 yuan base salary. DM me. Wait, are you the scammer my brother mentioned? If you apologize now, I might forgive you. I smiled. Apologize? I haven't had any clients today, so I can't even scam your brother yet. Still talking back. Dead but defiant, huh? All right, what can you even read? I'm recording this. If you're wrong, what will you do? I didn't know who this man was, but once he appeared, my viewer count skyrocketed. I popped a sunflower seed in my mouth and replied, "It's simple. My reading fee is 9 yuan 9. If I'm wrong, I'll pay you 9,999. The chat exploded. Holy crap, is this for real? 10 questions right now. Don't believe her, she can't afford that kind of compensation. Haha, try it. Maybe your bicycle will turn into a motorcycle. I've shared this to my group chat. You're about to go viral. Oh no, the link's gone. Did she chicken out? I laughed softly. Don't worry, the link's back. I only take 3 readings per day. The chat went wild. 3 readings? Must be rigged with her own people. Yeah, probably planted viewers pretending to be clients. The arguments filled the entire comment section. Then, the man who had called me a scammer sent a live video request. I accepted. A man around 25 appeared on screen. Platinum hair, sunglasses, floral beach shirt, a 500,000 yuan watch on his wrist. Behind him stretched the endless ocean. The viewer count jumped past 10,000. Oh my god, it's Dean Zhou, the Crown Prince of Beijing. She's done for. Dean doesn't go easy on scammers. Dean looked at the comments, scratched his hair, and smirked arrogantly. So, you're Bai Chi, huh? Don't say I didn't warn you. Apologize now, admit you're a fraud, and maybe I'll spare your life. He tilted his head. Otherwise, if your reading's wrong, it won't end with just 9,999 yuan. I stretched and said, all right, who do you think you are? Dean removed his sunglasses, gave me a thumbs up. You scammers never learn until you're staring death in the face. You dare trick people out of 9 yuan? Today, I'll show you what happens when you meet me. Aren't you supposed to know everything? Then tell me, how many months pregnant is my wife? The chat erupted. Haha, can't wait to see how she dies. She's gonna humiliate herself in front of everyone. Yesterday, another streamer begged for mercy after Dean exposed her. Dean grinned smugly at the comments. Wait right here, I'll show you. His camera panned toward a luxurious seaside villa. The sky had darkened. Dean called out loudly, "Baby, Celeste!" A delicate woman stepped out, her long hair damp, a loose silk nightgown clinging to her pale skin. Her round eyes were big and glassy, almost lifeless. Water streamed down her neck without dripping. Her complexion, faintly blue. It was as if she had absorbed water into her flesh to keep her skin fresh. She smiled softly at Dean. When she turned, several silver needles glimmered from the top of her head, releasing faint trails of corpse aura. He didn't notice. Instead, he hugged her and whispered, "You smell amazing." That's when I knew she wasn't alive. It was the infant corpse ritual, a forbidden technique so rare that only vengeful spirits could perform it. After death, their resentment refuses to fade. They seduce living men, drain their life force, and birth an infant corpse, a demonic being. When the corpse child forms, it consumes its father's blood, merging with the mother's dead body. For a female corpse, it takes 99 days to evolve into a spirit. But for a male corpse to become pregnant, that's nearly impossible. If it succeeds, the corpse fuses with the demon child within 3 days, becoming a newborn bloodthirsty fiend, one that must drink human blood daily to survive. 200 years ago, I encountered a pregnant female corpse. But this was my first time seeing a male one. The chat burst into laughter. Why, this is even better than yesterday's show. She's completely lost it. Male pregnancy? Ha ha, Dean snapped. Did you lose your mind? My wife is a man now? I typed calmly. I've never seen a 1,000-year-old male corpse pregnant before. If she really carries something inside her, it means she's using your life energy to give birth to a demon. Dean slammed the table and laughed. Ha ha, you're crazy. Yeah, right, the comment said. Is she pretending to have psychic powers now? Dean chuckled coldly. Tell me then, Bai Chi. You say you can see everything? Then tell me, is there a silver needle on my wife's head? I spoke softly but clearly. Dean Zhou, there are several silver needles protruding from her scalp, each wrapped in black corpse energy. When they all fall out, she'll give birth. That's when she'll drain you dry. Dean frowned. Don't talk nonsense. My wife's human. I said nothing more. He turned to his wife, brushed her hair gently, and froze. Blood. A small drop, fresh and dark, stained his fingertip. Dean stared at the blood on his fingertip, his grin fading. The livestream chat went silent for a few seconds, then erupted into chaos. Wait, was that blood? No way, maybe he scratched himself. He just touched her hair, though. Dean glanced back at the comments, forcing a smirk. You've all watched too many horror movies. I must have scraped something, that's all. And seriously, who saw any silver needles? Bai Chi, do you have X-ray vision or what? I didn't raise my voice, but I knew he could hear the weight behind my words. Dean Zhou, your wife really is a male corpse, 1,000 years old. Female corpses need 10 months to carry a spirit child, but a male corpse needs only 4. Her belly may look flat, but the needles on her head are shaking. It's the sign that the corpse child is about to be born. Dean barked a bitter laugh. Ridiculous. You think my precious Celeste is a corpse? You're blind. I looked at him unimpressed. Believe what you want. She's 4 months along. Just answer, am I wrong? He clenched his jaw. So you guessed right, so what? Everyone in the comments already said 2 or 3 months anyway. The viewers exploded. Wait, what? Did he just admit she's actually pregnant? No freaking way, does that mean Bai Chi's right? I'm at home alone. This is terrifying. Dean waved the phone at the camera. Don't overthink it. She's human. Then one viewer sent a screenshot. In the image, Celeste's lifeless eyes stared at the camera, hollow, soulless, like those of a corpse. Jesus, that looks creepy as hell. Who took that pic? Did she just move? No, that's definitely Photoshop, Dean shouted, furious. Who told you to take screenshots? What the hell is that supposed to be? I sighed. Dean, think about it. She never lets you take photos, right? But she loves looking at herself in the mirror. Dean froze. You met her under a full moon, didn't you? Continued softly. She approached you first. Her scent drew you in, didn't it? A smell that made you lose control. The chat went wild. Oh my God, she's roasting him live. This is getting personal, LOL. Dean's face paled. Bai Chi, you're not one of her friends, are you? Are you two working together to mess with me? Fine, I'll ask her right now. He stormed through the villa, camera still streaming. The elevator doors slid open. On the 4th floor, Celeste sat at her vanity, brushing her long, damp hair. Dean smiled nervously at the camera. Everyone, watch closely. I'll prove there's nothing under her hair. He hugged her from behind. Baby, look. Then he saw it. Blood. His hand was smeared crimson. Dean stumbled backward. Celeste, where did this blood come from? She smiled sweetly, her voice soft as silk. Oh, I just dyed my hair, darling. Did some of it get on you? He stammered. No, I'm gonna shower. But when he turned toward the door, it wouldn't open. He pushed, kicked, slammed. Nothing. The lock didn't budge. He bolted into a storage room, panting. The chat exploded again. This looks too real if it's fake. The acting's amazing. Did anyone else hear that door lock? Why would a pregnant woman dye her hair anyway? Dean's voice trembled as he whispered to me through the phone. Bai Chi, my house doesn't even have hair dye. The place was cleaned before she moved in. The door won't open. What the hell is going on? I stayed calm. Dean Zhou, you clicked the link and I read for you. You got your reading and I gave you the truth. I'm ending this connection now. He panicked. No, no! Master Bai, please, don't hang up. I'm terrified. This blood, it smells like real blood. Please, you said 9 yuan 9 buys me a week of peace. I paid. You have to protect me, at least for tonight. Hundreds of thousands were now watching live. Holy crap, he's begging her. Is this scripted? I'm actually scared. I sighed. Fine, I'll keep my word. The comments flooded with panic. It's real blood? If she's really a corpse, how can she have a baby? Borrowed life force. Gross. I spoke firmly. Listen, Dean, wash the blood off immediately. Use body wash if you have to. Before a male corpse gives birth, their sight and hearing weaken, but their sense of smell sharpens. They can detect the scent of fresh blood anywhere. He followed my instructions, trembling. In the camera's reflection, I noticed several silver needles had fallen from Celeste's head. Dean, I said, when the last needle drops, the infant corpse will be born, and it'll fuse with her. Once that happens, she'll drain you dry and become a demon. Dean's voice shook. How long? How long until it's born? I don't know. I've never witnessed a male corpse give birth before, I admitted. After your bath, find somewhere to hide. The comments raced across the screen. Wake up the servants. Where are the bodyguards? Dan groaned. They're gone. It's just me and her. The maid's car broke down. She's not coming until morning. Master Bai, you have to help me. If you save me, I'll build a shrine in your honor. My descendants will worship you forever. I twitched an eyebrow. You're offering me longevity? I've lived 5 centuries already. The chat laughed nervously. He's seriously losing it. Someone call the police. Suddenly, the viewers began to scream. Behind you! Dean, she's behind you! Celeste was standing in the hallway, smiling, stiff, her eyes vacant. Dean froze. His hand holding the phone trembled uncontrollably. The audience spammed. Run! Her smile looks like a man's holy shit. Celeste raised her arm. The screen filled with shrieks. She's moving! She's going to kill him! Dean fell backward as Celeste slapped him to the ground. He gasped for air, face turning red. Dean, it's okay, I shouted. Breathe, you can still breathe. He opened his eyes, terror-stricken, grabbed his phone and screamed, Don't come near me! Bai Chi's watching, don't you dare! Celeste tilted her head, expression blank. Why, Are you talking to another woman? Dean whimpered. Master Bai, what's happening? I watched as the silver needles quivered on Celeste's scalp. Dean, I said, she's about to give birth to a corpse infant. She still has a sliver of humanity left. She's jealous. Don't provoke her, coax her. Then, when she's calm, cut your arm slightly, fake your death, and send her out to get medicine. She won't let you die before giving birth. He hesitated. Celeste began to cry. The sound was low, like a ghost's wail. The chat went hysterical. Dean, play along. Dude, this is life or death. Dean finally swallowed his fear, hugged her tightly, and said, Baby, that's just my cousin on the phone. Don't misunderstand. Celeste froze. Cousin? Yes, he said. Cousin, I'm feeling dizzy. Let's go sit outside. Her eyes darted restlessly. No, sleep. We'll make a baby. She grabbed his wrist, dragging him toward the elevator. Her strength was monstrous. Dean's feet scraped against the floor. He stammered, What do you mean, make a baby? She grinned unnaturally. Give birth? The chat went feral. Oh my God, she's crazy. If she gives birth, he's done for. I zoomed in through the camera. On the dining table, a fruit knife gleamed. Dean, I shouted. There's a knife on your left. Grab it. He spotted it, but Celeste dragged him into the elevator first. Thinking quickly, he said, Baby, I need an apple for energy, please. Hearing energy, Celeste smiled, letting go. Dean bolted to the kitchen, grabbed the knife, and, without hesitation, sliced his wrist. Blood spilled. He collapsed to the floor. Celeste froze, licking her lips. So much. Blood. Celeste, if I lose too much blood, I'll die, he moaned. Please, get medicine. She crouched down mechanically, tried to cover his wound, but the blood kept pouring. Dean pushed her away weakly and pretended to faint. Muttering, she wrapped his arm in a black tablecloth. You can't die. Not yet. I'll buy medicine. Then she turned, walked out, and moments later, the sound of a car engine echoed from the driveway. Wait, she can drive? No way, the zombie's driving? IQ 0, she's helping him escape, I murmured. It's not intelligence, just instinct. She's clinging to the last trace of humanity. Dean, run now! Dean staggered to his feet, snatched his car keys, and rushed to the front door. It didn't open. Why only she could leave? He shouted. Dean, I said, that's an illusion spell. The door you're touching isn't real. It's a wall. Move right, then left. Look for the handle behind the vase. He followed my directions. A faint mist shimmered. The door appeared. He pushed it open and bolted outside. Drive east, I ordered. If you destroyed the illusion, she'll sense it and return soon. He sprinted to his sports car and roared down the coastal road. Master Bai, I'm heading east from Deepwater Bay. Please hurry, I'm scared out of my mind. I grabbed my keys and left immediately. It would take me about 2 hours to reach him. Dean drove, sobbing, muttering, I don't want to die, please. The chat overflowed with panic and disbelief. He actually escaped. If this is fake, the production value's insane. After 40 minutes of driving, Dean started to relax, wiping tears and snot from his face. This is crazy. If not for you, Master Bai, I'd be dead. I think I lost her. Maybe it was all a dream. But through the camera, I saw dark energy gathering around his car, the scent of death. Dean, I warned, don't let your guard down. She's close. He glanced at the rearview mirror. No car behind him. She's in some junk car, and I'm in a limited edition supercar. She couldn't catch me if she tried. I sighed. She doesn't need a car. Her kind could crawl. Along the cliff walls, Dean frowned. What? Then the camera shook violently. A deafening crash. Screams flooded the stream. The screen went black, then flickered back on. Celeste stood there. All the silver needles had fallen from her head. Her skin oozed corpse energy. Half her skull split open, one eye staring directly into the camera. She tore open the car door. Dean kicked, screamed, threw a rock. It smashed her head, releasing a gush of green fluid. She slapped him across the face so hard, he coughed blood onto the phone, the screen blurring red. I can't watch this. This is real. That's real blood. Dean, run! Dean wiped his phone clean with trembling hands and hurled sand in her face, then scrambled up the mountain crying, Master Bai, help me! You took my 9 yuan 9. You can't abandon me now. The chat counter hit 1 million viewers. Celeste appeared again, only half her face visible on the screen, the other half missing. She grabbed him. His arm began to rot. Where she touched it, flesh sizzling away. Then another head grew from her neck. A man's head. Ugly, cracked eyes, nostrils flaring upward, mouth gaping with 3 jagged teeth. It bit into Dean's arm. Dean screamed, I don't want to die. I finally reached the cliffside. Parking the car, I climbed quickly toward him, chanting. I drew talismans, burning them into light. The corpse hissed, releasing Dean. I formed a seal, pressing it into the ground. Golden light erupted, trapping the male corpse in a spiritual barrier. The livestream comments exploded again. Holy Shalom, this looks real. Is that CGI? The effects are amazing. She's like a goddess. Master Bai is so cool. Dean gawked at me in awe. Master Bai, you're my guardian angel. The male corpse roared, smashing against the golden barrier. I summoned my soft sword, chanting, In the name of the 5 elements, burn. Flames burst across its body. It screamed, inhaled its own black smoke, extinguishing the fire. Dean whimpered, It won't die. What do we do? I frowned, slashing my sword, cutting deep into its limbs and torso. You can't absorb that energy, I warned the creature. If you do, you'll give birth to a demon infant. The corpse howled. I raised my hand, shouted the final incantation. Soldiers of light, destroy evil. A blinding golden beam struck it. The corpse burst into ash. The forest's miasma lifted. Dean collapsed, laughing hysterically through his tears. You don't understand, she's amazing. She killed a corpse with her bare hands. The chat exploded with praise and disbelief. She's so badass. That's movie-level visual effects. I ignored them, grabbed Dean by the collar. Get up. He limped after me down the mountain. I drove him to a private hospital. 9 yuan 9. That was all his fortune had bought him. Those I truly saved had all died centuries ago. When dawn came, I returned home, exhausted. After showering, I opened my old journal, a thick, yellowed notebook bound with black thread. Inside were countless names and sketches, demons, corpses, spirits, everyone I'd exorcised across 500 years. I took out my brush and wrote another entry. Infant corpse, exterminated. Each mark represented another monster erased from the world. Without these records, I'd forget them. Living too long makes even terror fade with time. That night, I finally fell asleep. By evening, my phone buzzed. Only one of the 2 clients from yesterday had replied. The other sent a short message. I won't be online for a while, going on vacation. I shrugged. People came and went. The following days were quiet until I heard cars pulling up outside my apartment. Several, by the sound of it. Footsteps pounded up the stairs. Then, knocking. Master Bai, please open the door. It's me, Dean Zhou. I groaned, pressing a hand to my temple. Why was that man here again? 5 straight days he came, knocking, begging. Master Bai, he shouted through the door. Today I brought a locksmith. If you don't open up, we'll just come in and replace the door afterward. Before he could finish, I swung it open, potato chips in hand. Dean sat in a wheelchair, wrapped like a mummy in white bandages, surrounded by 10 bodyguards, 5 men, 5 women. Dean, I said flatly. What now? Ever heard of texting? He smiled sheepishly. If I'd sent a message, you'd never agree to meet me. So I came in person. I want to hire you as my personal bodyguard. Bodyguard? I raised an eyebrow. Yes, whatever price you name. hundreds of millions if necessary. After what happened, money means nothing. My life does. He rolled forward a little, grinning nervously. I even commissioned a gold statue of you, life-sized. It's being cast right now, a token of gratitude. I sighed. Sorry, I don't do private protection. It's not about money. Go home. Please, Master Bai, Sister Bai. It's my fault. I said the wrong thing before. You're my only sister in this world. He gestured dramatically at my apartment. You shouldn't live in a tiny place like this. Come with me. Oceanfront villa, spacious gardens, handsome male attendants, anything you want. And if you don't mind, I can even offer myself. I nearly choked on my chips. Stop. Just stop. I said no. I wheeled him back toward the door and shoved the handles into his bodyguard's hands. But before I could close the door, Dean leapt from the wheelchair, holding it open. All right. You don't have to be my bodyguard. But please, this time it's not about me. It's about my best friend. Speak. He swallowed hard. My friend Ethan Tan, son of Mr. Tan, head of the Tan antique family. Recently, he's been having strange dreams of a red bridal sedan. Every night he sees a woman in a crimson wedding dress inside it. Now he's fallen into a coma. I frowned. A red bridal sedan? Dean nodded quickly. Yes, and I swear this isn't me trying to cause trouble. Mr. Tan begged me to find you. Money isn't a problem. He'll pay double, including what I owe you from before. I leaned back on the sofa, munching another chip. You shouldn't get involved, Dean. If he's dreaming of a red sedan, it's already too late. The woman in that dream isn't a bride. She's a revenant. Once she comes for him, she'll take his soul across the river of forgetfulness. Dean blanched. So, he's already dead? Not yet, I said, but close. He pulled out his phone and showed me a video. A pale young man lay motionless on a hospital bed, his skin like porcelain, lashes long and still. A breathing tube ran across his face, yet his chest still rose faintly. Dean looked up at me nervously. See? He's still alive, but only barely. Master Bai, if you don't help him, he'll die. So I had to use a little trick. I narrowed my eyes. What trick? He grinned awkwardly and pulled up a screenshot of his payment record. Transaction complete. 9 yuan, 6 days ago. He chuckled. You said anyone who paid that amount would have a week of safety, right? Well, I bought his slot. So technically, you're obligated to protect him until the week's over. I stared at him for a long moment. You blackmailed me with my own rule. He spread his hands innocently. You're a woman of your word, aren't you? The plane's already waiting. You won't go back on your promise, right? Then he pulled out another phone, already streaming live. The viewer count surpassed 1 million. Apparently, his new series was titled The Exorcist Stream, featuring Master Bai. I sighed. My 9 yuan, 9 fortune-telling business had just been hijacked by a fool wrapped in bandages. Fine, I said finally. I'll come. I'll ensure your friend survives this week. But whether I can truly save him, that's another matter. Dean's face lit up. He spun to his guards. You heard her. Pack everything for Master Bai. Then someone in the stream chat typed, Dean, tell us, how did a male corpse get pregnant anyway? Dean's face turned crimson. Shut up, none of your business. I'll only tell Master Bai. The rest of you, forget it. I smirked. Tell me then, I'm curious. He scratched his head, embarrassed. If you save my friend, I'll tell you everything. Deal, I said, standing up. Let's go meet your friend, Ethan Tan. And with that, the nightmare of the infant corpse ritual came to an end. But something darker was waiting. The red bridal sedan.